So, I would like to start this session with a quote. And self love is not selfish, and it's a seed for which all good things in your life will grow. Hello, everyone. My name is Mahita. I'm your host for today's international webinar on the topic Harnessing the Power of Self Love for Growth in Life. I extend my warm greetings and a very good afternoon to all of you present here. And before we continue with the session, I would like you to introduce our SEMS organization. So, SEMS Welfare Foundation is Section 8 not for profit company registered under the Companies Act 2013, and it is recognized by the Niti Aayog, MSME, MPCON, DUDD, NGKY, and others. It is a startup and which is started by the IPP and MCI. SEMS have received the Best Service Award for national contribution. Coming to our initiatives, SEMS Group. With a connection of 5,000 plus professionals, SEMS Group have published books, launched an international journal, and organized educational and health camps for underprivileged children. And next initiative is our DigiSaksham. DigiSaksham is an initiative offers 300 plus courses in BFSI, IT, and retail and entrepreneurship and impacting diverse age group. We are also executed a skilling project for 600 inmates and collaborated with various organizations for training and international conferences. And FEMLETS. FEMLETS is a empowers women through workshops, newsletters, and awareness programs in digital literacy, marketing, and career development. We have impacted over 1,000 women across states and recently celebrated a milestone of associating 100 women with the program. This is the brief on our organization. And in simple line, our commitment to societal contribution and engagement drives our initiatives, making a meaningful impact on the community. So when coming to the session, so in a world that often demands much from us, self love remains the foundation upon which true built in growth is built. It's about embracing who we are and finding strength within ourselves and using that strength to overcome challenges and thrive in every area of life. Today, we will be dwell into the how self love can empower us to grow emotionally, mentally, and even professionally, and why it's a journey worth prioritizing. So, to guide us through this meaningful exploration, we are honored to have with us Ms. Kanchan Chowdhury, a motivational writer at heart and the source of inspiration to many. Her passion to being a positive force in people's lives had led her to pursue a career in coaching. She is a certified life coach, happiness coach, mindful coach, and workplace happiness specialist. More than her impressive credentials, it's Ms. Chowdhury's personal journey for transformation that makes her insights so impactful. She believes with that the path of self-discovery can work wonders, and she is here to share how we can harness this power in our own lives. So please join me in giving a warm welcome to Miss Kanchan Chowdhury as she takes us on this journey on self-love and growth. Thank you, ma'am, for joining us today, and I would like you to take on this session without any further delay. Over to you, ma'am.
Thank you so much, Mahita, for this lovely introduction and the amazing work that your team and the SEMS Foundation is doing. I'm very privileged to be here right now. And it's not just about, getting the chance to talk about self-love, a topic which, literally motivates me every morning to wake up and spread that love inside me also and around the world also. So, the whole thing that we all can understand the power of love, even that is the most important thing that, I stand up. And again, thank you so much for this wonderful, introduction that you gave me. Now, coming to this topic, these days, this topic is actually very much out there. Everybody's saying, do this, do these self-care rituals, go to the spa, go for the massages, go on a shopping spree and everything. But, yes, these are aspects, but this is not what all self-love is. Okay, this is a power that resides in us, which has been gifted to us by God. Okay, God, our higher power, supreme creator, universe, whichever we call it. Okay, I'm not going to name specific thing here. So sometimes I like to call it God, sometimes I like to call it universe. Okay, so that's how it goes. And why I can say that I am someone who can be, a person talking about self love is because there was a time when I was very low in my life. Okay. Um, Initially I was pampered as the the youngest and the first kid in the family, but then puberty struck, and then a lot of weight gain issue and bullying at school, and the self image went down and everything. So I came at a point when I looked at the mirror and said only bad things about. And this is something I guess everybody can relate. Right now as adults, we have formed this habit of looking in the mirror and only see the flaws that we have, right? Like even you, Mahita, would you like to say something on this?
I'm not sure because I don't do that much.
Okay, then that's a very good thing. That I'm very happy for you. But people, and I'm very sure you have come to this point after going through a certain journey inside
Yeah, I
yourself.
guess. I guess.
Yeah. So this is a very good thing. Now, the people who actually are still stuck in that loop, they are the ones who, really need to understand why they should not do this thing. Okay. And that is why they should be on this unique journey, so to say. Okay. So, and this, for this, I would like to share some slides with you all. Okay. So this is the journey. I hope you all can see.
Yes, yes, we can see.
Yeah. The journey is actually being that baby.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. This may sound a little childish or crazy, but this is the journey. When we see a baby, do you like, you see that they are in awe of themselves. They look at themselves with such wonder that, wow, we are such wonderful creations. And I guess only my screen is visible, or I am also visible.
You're also visible, mom.
Okay, great, great. So they look at themselves with such wonder. And, as adults, we sometimes wonder, how are they able to do that? Okay, but they are able to do that because they came with that love. Okay, they came with all this understanding that we are here and we exist, and that is the only reason we should be celebrated for. They don't see that, this is the accomplishment that we should have, this is a goal that we should meet, and this is the kind of a relationship we have, or these are the number of friends we should have, and only then we will be valuable. They don't see like that. Okay, they look at themselves with that amazement, and that is the journey that we all should also have. Okay, and this is a specific journey that I like to call as coming to your core, because that love is our core. We were born with this, as you saw in the last picture. We were actually born with this. And how as growing up we come to a point that we only start comparing ourselves with the world. We start comparing ourselves with anything that we want. Okay, and we still don't have that. So this is where all that self doubt and all those self image issues start coming up. And that is where I like to help people. And even before, I can say that, even before I was a coach or I got certified as a coach, I used to talk about this concept to, my friends, even male friends for that matter. And this is something which I'm very honest. As a concept, self love is right now being propagated mostly for females, which I feel is, a certain, like, it's kind of unfair to the men, because,
Yeah.
like, why should they also not have that fun? We have that thing. Why should we, not have that fun? But they should also have that thing. Okay. And especially right now with this, the mental health crisis and everything, sometimes we as women are still able to share, but men are not even able to share. So their self worth is actually not that strong. And for that reason, even if I'm very much, for like talking about females and everything, but I also like to tell the men, please find who you are and love who you are. And that is how we will grow as a society. That is very important. Okay, so coming back to this thing, that we basically have to come to our core, which is love. And for that, we need to understand some things about self love. Okay, for that, especially, we need to understand the myths. Because as I started, earlier, that going for a spa or going for a shopping spree and everything, these are fine, but this is not all of it. And then some people start calling this as a selfish thing to do. And like people who are too much arrogant, they are the ones who may have that self love and all those things we kind of hear. But that is not true. In fact, we if we see ourselves as a cup, and if we are not filling our own cup, we cannot give anything to anyone in this. So it is not selfish. On the contrary, it's actually something which helps us be of service to the world. Okay, if we don't love ourselves, we don't see that potential in ourselves, I'm very sure we cannot see that potential in anybody around. And then this definitely is not selfish. This is now not how it should be portrayed. Then the next thing is that people say that it's about being perfect. Only when you are perfect, then you should love yourself. No, babies are not, although they, yes, they are perfect, but still, kind of they love everything about themselves, and they are not nitpicking on anything and everything. Okay, so we also need to understand this thing, that it is not about having that promotion or having that specific goal being met or becoming a millionaire or whatever. Those are very good goals and we should have them, but it's not like, you don't have to wait for perfection to love yourself. Okay, and then the last point that I want to talk about here is that people say that you have to earn it. Now this is very unfortunate. Why? Because from the time we are kids, we are actually taught about conditional love. And this is not something that I'm saying to blame our parents or anything. They did whatever they thought best, and like we should respect them for everything. Okay, but the conditioning has gone in such a way that people are rewarded only when they do something good. Children are rewarded only when they are doing something good. And while growing up, this kind of behavior by teachers, parents, or the society around us makes us feel that, okay, we need to do some things and only then we will get love. Otherwise we are not worthy of. Okay, so this is like a wound that gets stabbed in us, and we start to believe that only if we have some things, then only we are perfect or worthy of love, which is certainly not true. Okay, so these were the basic myths that I wanted to shatter before I get into what actually self love is. Okay, and yes, we have been talking a lot about it and all, but I'll come to this later, this slide. But in general, I want to share that self love as a topic or as a subject or as something which we should have in our life is something that an understanding, a deep knowing inside us that we are valuable just as we. Okay, and that doesn't mean that it doesn't involve growth. It definitely involves growth, because when we love something, we definitely want it to grow. This is something which we can relate to if we are parents here, or if anybody of of the in the audience is a parent. We love our children, and that is why we always feel that they should be keep growing in a beautiful manner, right? And if we don't love something, now this is like maybe kind of going off tangent, but I would like to say this because this is the reality of the world. If a person is hating someone, or hate is a very strong word, I don't like to use that as much. If a person dislikes someone in a moralistically wrong manner, they want that that person should not grow. The office politics that happens, and even around the world, we see, anybody we see, like the people who are thinking in that manner, which they should not, obviously, they try to pull that person down. Why are they pulling that person down? Because they don't love them, the other person, right? They don't like that person. And this is in contrast to people we can feel that we love. When we love someone, we want their growth, we want their progress, and that progress we want in all aspects of life. We want that they should be healthy, they should be financially abundant, that they should have good relationships, they should have good friendships, good social circle, and good career graphs and everything. So this is the basis of what I call that love is equal to growth, and self love is equal to self growth. If we don't love ourselves, we are not able to actually grow. How so? Because when you are in that zone of loving yourself, you know what is right for you and what is not right. And then you can set boundaries against what is not right, which is very important. Sometimes when we when we don't have a strong sense of worth, and we feel that anybody can take advantage of us, then actually that happens, that people do take advantage of us in those kind of situations, and we are left with no choice to make. This is especially true for some homemakers, in India especially. I can feel that they give so much to their families and everything, and there comes a point when they are left with nothing. They start to feel that, I had such big dreams. I could do this, I could do that. This I can say because this is the story of my mom. Okay, she wanted to be financially independent. She wanted that, she should be a professional, but like her in-laws did not allow that, and that is how, she could not have that. And for this reason specifically, she always motivated me, that you should be financially independent. You should be someone who is, out there doing something for herself and then also for the world. So this is something which she could not do because she did not, have those that ability to make better decisions for herself. And that I don't want for anybody, let alone women, everybody, men also. They should have such a strong sense of worth, self-worth, that, they can take those decisions that make their life better, and they don't get trampled by anybody around. Okay, now, and if we keep growing our self-worth to a good level, okay, we feel that we are worthy of the things that we desire, we are worthy of our goals, and we are worthy of great progress in life, then even if challenges come up, we are able to recover from those setbacks a lot fast. This I can say from my own experiences. When I had a disoriented self-worth, there were times, when something happened, it probably took like a week or a month or maybe even some months for properly, springing back into action to doing whatever I want to do. But now, coming to this position that, I have gone through this inner work and healing and being on this self-love journey for like probably like 5-6 years or something, in a strong manner. Now I'm able to, recover from those obstacles very quickly. Literally, like something has happened, and I'm not saying that you should run away from those emotions. Definitely not. We should embrace all emotions that are coming up, because even that is kind of hurtful. But okay, this is a topic which can take another whole session. But the only thing that I can right now say is that after embracing those emotions, we are not sticking with those emotions. We are not, letting those get us down in life, because that happens when people have those anxiety attacks or, problems and everything. They go into depression, and that depression right now, it is on such a big rise that people are not even able to, get out of the bed. Okay, so but this is happening again because they have that low set sense of worth. Okay, in comparison, when we are strong, when we know that we have certain goals, when we know that we are capable of, having those things and achieving that thing in life, anything personally or professionally, we are able to come back stronger, which is a very good quality that successful people have. Okay, then last point here that I want to say is that we are able to pursue our goals fearlessly. Okay, because that, the world around us is perfect in putting us down, whether they do it intentionally or they do it unintentionally. Okay, and this is something which even keeps happening on, Instagram or anywhere on social media. We see that the world is going so beautiful. Somebody's, posting their holiday pictures or their career move pictures and everything, and we kind of feel that, are we even worthy of these things? Because we are in this bubble of our life, and we feel that they are having such a great life. Where are we there? Okay, but if we have that strong sense of self-worth, we are able to believe that yes, we also, can have that, and we can definitely work for those things, and then we are able to fearlessly work towards. So this is the reason why I say that self-love is very important for growth, because it gives us that fuel, that motivation, that, this is the right direction we want to go in. This is the motivation. Every day we need to get out of the bed in a good manner. And okay, we do feel lazy, and especially in the winters right now, we are feeling that we don't want to come out of the bed. But that is for only 2 minutes or something. When we actually spring into action, and I have this habit of when I get up, I kind of make an intention to the universe that today's intention is to have a great day, or have a loving day, or have a productive day and everything. So because I know what I want and what I want to achieve in that day, personally or professionally, I will make that intention right in the morning, and then the whole day has those aspects. Even if I'm not, because my subconscious now knows that this is the intention that this person had in the morning, and then our mind only will, give that those opportunities for growth and everything. So this is the reason why I say it's very important to have self love for growing in life, personally and professionally. Okay, so moving forward, now that we have stated and come to a position that we understand why in life we need this power of self love to grow, I would like to take you forward to the steps of self. Okay, now these are 6 steps. Okay, no, 6 steps that I want to share, and these have been kind of, inspired from Louise Hay. So I'm sure many of you might be knowing Louise Hay. She is a pioneer in the self-love and the healing journey. Okay, she herself had gone through a lot of, sexual abuse as a child. Okay, and eventually did not have that those, fulfilling relationships in life also, and even got cancer. But what a strong and, courageous lady she was. I love her to the core. Okay, and she wrote so many books and so many courses, she has on these aspects, that how we can harness the power of self love for healing anything and everything in life. Right now, for the sake of this webinar, we had this thing that we want to have it as a growth perspective. Okay, but she goes on to the level of saying that it can heal any and every aspect of your life. You don't have to think that this is what self love can do for me or not. You just have to have that this fuel, this energy inside you, and you will be able to not only heal any aspect of your life, you will be able to achieve all your dreams and desires. So she is my, like, my, superwoman, or my Wonder Woman, whatever we like to call, because I don't like to say hero, because then it will come to be not that heroine and hero element. Okay, so that Wonder Woman, she talks about these kind of steps. They are inspired. They are not like literally her translation. I've added my aspects also here. So the first step that we all need to understand to cultivate self-love in life is that we should have an awareness and acceptance. Okay, awareness in the sense that right now, if somebody is starting on this journey, they should know that, there are some problems in our life. There is something which is not going right, because of which we are not getting the results that we want, whether personally or professionally. And it is not about just having a rosy picture. Wow, this is how life should be and everything. Yes, that should be there. That is the ultimate, goal of your life. But it will all start with that awareness, that where are we lacking. Okay, and that awareness is again not to stick on to. That is there, so that we come to this a state of awareness that this is where we need to work. Okay, and along with awareness and acceptance of those things, if we accept everything right now that we have, okay, this is the kind of body weight I'm having, this is the kind of, career position I'm having, we definitely want to grow towards it. Anybody who's having a certain goal, they want to grow towards it, but they cannot grow to that point if they don't have an acceptance for what is right now there in their life. Okay, so that awareness and acceptance right now needs to be there, and from that point we go on to other things. Okay, another step that we, after having that thing, because now when we are aware that this is a problem, this is these are the habits of mine which are not, letting me be so productive, or not letting me have those goals. What we tend to usually do is that we kind of beat ourselves up. Okay, like if for say my goal is to lose 5 kgs, and I don't have that consistency to go for a workout every day. So if I don't love myself, I will beat myself up and I will kind of, punish myself. But on the contrary, if we do have that emotion of self love inside us, we will see that, okay, this is a problem and this needs to be solved. And if for any chance it is not getting solved, and till that time it was not solved, we don't punish ourselves. Okay, we forgive ourselves for those aspects first, because forgiveness is very important to move ahead anywhere in life, and not just forgive oneself but even others. This, they say that we should forgive and forget. But and one more thing that is added in this narrative is that we should forgive for ourselves, not for them. Probably we have been hurt by people who are not ready to accept that they hurt us, or that they will never say sorry to us. And we know they will never say sorry to us, but does that mean that we keep holding on to that grudge? No, because that grudge is a negative feeling which is bringing you down. They don't even know probably that right now, till this point, you are in a zone of not letting them forgiven on anything. But we need to forgive so that we can free ourselves, and this, in the same manner, we need to forgive ourselves also for anything and everything we have done to bring us down. We don't do it intentionally. Nobody wants to do it intentionally, but because of the conditioning and the social, pressures and everything, we also tend to do some things which are not right for us. And for those, we need to forgive us. Now that we have that, great awareness and forgiveness and a good, like a space where we can allow ourselves to grow, that is when we go on to become gentle with us. Gentle, not in a manner that we don't have to work hard. Definitely, we have to work hard, okay? But gentle in a way that we don't have to be harsh with us. As I said earlier, also, and I asked you also that, are you like, do you have that negative self talk in the mirror? But to which you said no. But this is what most people are not able to do, and that is why they are harsh on themselves. And by constantly being in that zone of criticizing oneself, they are not able to grow ahead in life, because we need to accept that only love will heal this world, our life, the world around us. And that self hatred or self disliking and always complaining that this is something wrong and everything, we cannot grow. So we need to start becoming gentle with ourselves. Okay. And then when we have come to a good state, and why I say this is, these are steps, and these are not steps which you can take. Okay, we've taken this one step today, and tomorrow we're going to take this next step, and then the next. It does not happen this way, because healing, as and especially the emotional healing, is not linear. We need to also understand this part, that it is not in a unidirectional manner, that normally, well, like how we climb stairs, it is not going to go like that. It's a very weird journey, so to say. We will take one step forward, and then probably something will happen, and we'll have to take two steps back, and then stand there for some time, and then think about it, and then maybe take three steps ahead. So this is the kind of healing journey goes. Okay. And uh, that is why these kind of steps are not those linear steps, as I said. These are things which we need to constantly kind of have in our life. And when we start on this, normally basic journey of self love, we may do our meditations, we may do our, whatever things that we need to do, but we keep tending to come back to something or the other, which is a problem, which is a trigger in ourselves. So for that thing, that journey needs to be taken, not in that in a directional manner. That's why I have, even put these things as not a step wise thing, but just as aspects that needs to be there for that growth. Okay. So till that point, we were clear that we need to be gentle with ourselves. Okay. So sorry for the noise. Can you hear?
Yes, ma'am, I can
Okay.
hear.
Okay. Now, we have become gentle. Now we need to appreciate us. This is something which probably a lot of people don't do. And they are not even good at, receiving compliments. This happens with a lot of people. When someone compliments them, okay, you're looking beautiful and everything. And sometimes the people who are good, they are good, they're like, okay, thank you. But the ones who are not good, they say, oh really? No, 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 I didn't do anything special. No, 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 you are just looking like that only. They don't want to even accept that, somebody is giving them a compliment. We should have that thing, and we should also have that thing for ourselves. This may sound a little prudish or something, but it is not. When we are there to, when the good people are there to bring people ahead in life, why should they not, do things that take them ahead in their life? And that is why appreciating yourself is also very important. How do we do that? We, start with small, celebrating our wins. Okay. And we start with, if we are looking ourselves in our cameras, because that is what we do a lot, especially the girls. Okay. So just say that, wow, you're looking so beautiful. Would you like to say it now, Manjita?
I look beautiful.
Wow, great. That's nice. So did that feel good?
Yes, ma'am, I do every day.
Great. That is why you're the right person, probably, to, having me here and hosting with me, probably.
I'm enjoying the session,
Thank you
actually.
so much. So, when we do appreciate ourselves, and this is one of the lessons of Louise Hay again. She talks about this concept of mirror work. Mirror work is especially a comprehensive journey of healing your life by looking in the mirror, and it's not just about go look in the mirror and see all aspects, all body parts or anything. Looking in the mirror and looking into your eyes, basically, and talking to that person inside, talking to that inner child. And that is also a very beautiful journey. So that comes when, people go ahead in their self-love journey, and they reach a point that this is a comprehensive mirror work that we can do. Okay. Therein, appreciating yourself is a very big aspect. We need to, even if we see some flaws which are probably considered flaws by society, and that is why we also started believing that those are the flaws, but actually those are not flaws. Those are just, probably God's way of telling you that this is a little thing, and if you want to accept it as it is good in that manner also. And if you are not, and if you want to progress, then do progress, but progress with love. Don't progress that this is a thing, this is a pimple, and right now, because of the pollution, I am having a lot of pimples. Okay. And the initial reaction, obviously, of any female is, oh shit, I have a pimple and I'm not looking so good, I'm not looking my best, and I should not have this recording, I should not have this webinar. No, it doesn't matter. That pimple is not going to stop me from saying what I want to say, and people feeling and believing what they want to believe right now in their life, whatever lesson. Like, anywhere you kind of attend any webinar or workshop and everything, for everyone, including myself, not everything is what we need to learn. Probably one single line or one single concept in that thing, in that entire 1 hour or 2 hour program, will be something that sticks with you. And if something is going to stick from this scenario with someone, then one pimple here or one pimple there is not going to matter. So, I appreciate myself. I got ready, and I looked in the mirror and I was like, wow, I'm looking good. I'm not going to say anything further. Okay. Now, I think there is yeah. Love yourself now. Now, what do we mean by that? Now means actually in that present moment. We keep waiting. जब वो हो जाएगा, तब I will be great. When I will get married, that is the time I will be able to do this. When I will reach that promotion or that dream job, that is the time I'm going to be having an amazing life. Okay. Oh, yes, that you will have. But what about the present moment? If right now you're not happy with yourself, you're not loving yourself, you won't be able to even reach that point, probably. And this actually happens till the time you're not able, you're not in a zone of growth in your life right now at this very moment. The future also looks bleak. And this becomes a very, vicious kind of a cycle. One of my mentors used to say that, this is the cycle. If we are not good to ourselves and the world in the present, we actually are living from the past. Okay. Now, this is something I'd like to share more on how we are living in the past, because we lived a day, whatever that day, like we lived the yesterday, and probably something bad happened. important. Okay. And we still have that emotion inside us. And the next day, if we are getting up with that emotion, or even some traces of that emotion, we will actually have that day also with those kind of vibrations and feelings. And then the next day also. And this is kind of a loop which keeps happening till the time we don't break that pattern. Okay. So, and how do we break that pattern? Actually, by being mindful. Mindful that right now, if something yesterday, if something problematic happened, it happened, fine. Forgive that thing, forgive that thing, forgive that person, forgive that situation, accept the situation and leave it. Today is a good day and today I'm going to have a good day. Okay. That with that intention, when we start with not just the day, actually even any moment right now. Okay. That is the time from where you start a different kind of a future for yourself. Okay. And that is why it's even in the mindfulness circles of expertise and everything, we basically teach people that, how to live literally in the moment. It's very easy to say be present, be present is the gift that you have and everything, but people don't stay there. Even if we all know that, this is the only moment we have. We don't we are not guaranteed another day or anything, but they will keep having the bad emotions about the past. इसने मेरे साथ वो गलत किया, ऐसा मेरे साथ हुआ. Those emotions will be there, and because of that, or additionally, we people will also have future related anxiety. So although they are living in the moment, because physically right now you're living in the moment, but their mind is either in the past or in the future, and because of that they are not even able to enjoy the present moment. And that is why in anything that we do, living is in the moment, loving is in the moment, breathing is in the moment. Literally breathing abhi hi hai. When we are sitting and we think, take a deep breath, take it out, exhale, hua, abhi hi hua. We are not going to say that, okay, no, right now I'm not feeling good. I will take a good breath, or I will breathe after 5 hours. You're not going to live by that time, right? It is the moment. So breath, and we need to, like breathing is the most basic thing which we all have taken for granted, because automatically hoye ja raha hai. We don't need to do anything for it. And for that reason, we don't give that value to breathing. Actually, the only important thing is it breathing right. Right now, if I ask anybody of you, what is your biggest problem in life? Okay. You will come up with a professional problem or a personal problem, or something is not happening right, or this could have gotten better, and because of this reason I'm stressed, I'm having anxiety, I'm not happy. And what if I tell you that, okay, those are all justified things, and God bless everyone who is going through any mental health issues. But if I say, close your nose, close your mouth, don't breathe, what will happen? You will understand that nothing else matters. That promotion doesn't matter, that relationship doesn't matter, nothing else matters, only this life matters. And when we can understand that this life matters, then we should actually be grateful for this life itself, firstly. And then when we start with that healthy emotion of being grateful for life right now, actually we are, open ourselves to a great future and a lot of possibilities of abundance in any and every aspect of life. And that is why the last part here that I've added is that be on this journey, because loving yourself is not like a 1 week course or a 1 month program or a 1 year program. No, it's for life. When it is something which started with life, when your life started with love, when you as a baby saw yourself in all those amazements that you are great, it is a journey and it will keep going ahead. And but if you be on that journey with a positive intention and a positive mindset, and that feeling that I am here to make a good life and I will do it by myself. Obviously, help from other people, support from other people, family, friends, colleagues, and everything. Those are also important. But if my own sense is right now good and healthy, I can help myself, I can help the world. Okay. So if we say that love will take life to peace, or even in the world and everything. And there's this saying that if you want world peace, then start by loving your family. That is true, but also I like to add on here, start by loving yourself, because even in families these days, there are, some problems here, some problems there. Not all families have healthy relationships. Even if they don't say it, internally it is there, but that is there among people who are not on these kind of journey. If they are on a progress journey, we don't even have to call it a self love journey, because sometimes, having a just a term, and especially for the guys, this term self love, it's so much related to females, so they might not feel like it's a good term to use for their masculinity or anything. Don't use self love, use progress, use growth, use any word that is denoting that you are moving ahead in a good manner in life. Anything, and or simple plain journey. Having a good journey and being on this journey is very important. You cannot think that, okay, for a week I will do these activities, and then my self love game is done, and I am going to have a great, probably a year or anything. No, it doesn't happen that. Even if we have to have a healthy body, people need to consistently go to the gym. People need to consistently have healthy food. Okay. And when that is there on a consistent manner, if we want those goals, then if we want a beautiful and a happy life, then why should we not also have this, and this decision to be on this kind of a journey almost forever. And for those, you don't even need to do, a lot of big things. Koi retreats pe nahi jana hai, koi हमेशा हर हफ्ते स्पा नहीं जाना है. Very small things you can start doing. Okay. And what those small things are, the biggest ones that I like to give to my clients or anybody who's talking to me about these things, are affirmations. So I'm sure you must be knowing affirmations, right, Manjita?
Yeah.
And what are your famous affirmations, like your favorite ones?
Mine is like, Marita, you did so good. Whatever you're doing, it's good. And my friends always suggest me, like, all whenever I feel low, they'll always appreciate me what I did.
Right, great. Thank you for sharing. So, affirmations, these are basically positive statements that we say to ourselves. Okay, we can say it by either looking in the mirror also, or we can say it just like that. We can, have meditations. There are some guided meditations with affirmations. We can easily find them on YouTube for every aspect of life. Affirmations for good health, affirmations for a good professional life, affirmations for abundance, for a good relationship. So what these basically are, these are positive statements that are stated in the present moment, right? For example, if I say that I want to be fit, so I don't say I want to be fit. I say I am fit, I am healthy, I am lovable, I am worthy of everything I desire. So the secret part here is that, like that I like to share is that keep your affirmations personalized, because yes, there are a lot of those, out there on the internet. But when you are, wanting to truly heal your life, you know what your triggers are, you know what your problems have been, and you know how you want to, move ahead, and what are the kind of results that you want in your life. So if for example, my problem is that I have health, like body weight issue, so that is a trigger, that is a problem. But and if I want to solve it, then I will say I am this much kg right now. I'm not that specific one, but I will say that I am healthy and reaching my goal towards that thing. Okay. So when we say out these kind of affirmations in the present moment, what they do is, and especially with these two terms, I am. So I am is like a self-fulfilling prophecy, which we kind of say to ourselves that this is something which I have right now. I am or I have also works, because sometimes we want things, that we like in a possession manner. I have that thing. Okay. So having personalized affirmations for your specific problems and saying them out loud, or having a meditation. And what works even more wonderfully is if you can, record these in your own voice. I have done this and it is beautiful, because our own voice is very healing to us. And when we record those 5, 10, whatever affirmations that right now we want to have in order to have a good life, okay, different like you can mix and match different areas of life in which you want that progress, and then keep those affirmations, record it in your voice, and before sleeping and right after waking up, listen to those. That will, give your subconscious mind the thing that, this is what I need to work on, this is what I am going to have greatly in my life. So this is how we use affirmations. Then celebrating small wins is again something which I said that, starting small is very important, because having a very big goal achieved, definitely celebratory. But if we just keep waiting for that big moment to right now not, celebrate and everything, we will not get that internal motivation to move ahead. So that is why it is said a lot in the, self development industry, that celebrating small wins is very important, because those, those milestones that you keep walking ahead, walking over, they, want to make you achieve those goals even in a better manner. And you kind of register in your mind that, oh wow, I celebrated that win, and that gave me a good boost, and for whatever time period that is. And now when I could celebrate that, then I can work towards some other things, and then I can, celebrate more, celebrate more, celebrate more. And then when we are in a positive and a happy and a grateful state in normally, then normally things also keep happening in those manners, and we keep increasing our happiness threshold. Okay. And lastly, positive self-talk. This is something which, like, not in a on these specific terms, but something which I have been saying till now, that we need to, stop criticizing ourselves, or we need to stop saying complaining things about ourselves or even the world. Okay, so that power of saying positive statements, affirmations, or anything else, even the things that, you're talking about your life to others, that is also being registered in your subconscious mind. And that is also, could you please hold on a sec? I'm so sorry. Yeah, sorry. So when we keep doing these, positive things and saying those positive things to ourselves and the world, we prime our mind, our subconscious mind especially, to be in a zone that life is good, life is not bad. And that is why it's very important to have this, stream of positive self-talk. And if someone is, we talked about those steps to self-love, right? And in the awareness time, if someone finds out that their self-talk is not positive, in fact it's negative, then it's even more important for them to be mindful that, they catch their negative self-talk and they don't go into that loop, because negativity is something which our mind naturally does, and it's not our fault. It's basically how human mind has evolved. Our caveman times, the human evolution of the human evolution, the caveman times were the times when only safety and security were important, and the mind was only looking for danger, that this animal will come, or this, storm will come or anything, and we need to be safe. So the mind has been trained over centuries to just be safe. Okay, now those kind of dangers are not right now there in our life. There is not a lion outside our house, running to eat us. So but because the mind is trained, has been evolutionary trained to be kind of negative, to look for dangers around, so it does not know, the importance of positivity in that manner. So if someone is not, not accepting positive things, or not doing positive things in their life, or self talk or anything, they will notice that normally आराम से उनका mind negative चीजों में चला जाएगा, and it will not just go to one thing, it will then encompass everything. Okay, and that is why the hard work here is that we should have that positive. Okay, and after all this saying, all this theory and everything, I'd like to share a self-love breathing exercise with you all. I can stop sharing because now it's ended.
Yeah.
Okay. Presentation in general is ended, and even we are on time also. So this is something theoretically we've understood what is self-love, why we should have it, why we should have it for growth, what kind of growth we can have, personal or professional, actually anything and everything, and reaching our biggest goals and all. But we also need to feel what self love is. Okay. And for that, just a small exercise. It won't take more than 2 minutes. I just want, you, Baki kisi ka to camera on nahi hai, so I don't know whether they're doing it or not. Okay. So, Panchita, Mahita, sorry,
Yeah,
I've been saying your
it's fine. It's
name
fine.
wrongly because that whole screen was there and I was not even able to look at myself. I was just saying anything and everything.
I
So
get
sorry.
it, ma'am. I get it. It's fine.
Okay. The breathing exercise. How do we do it? Okay. So I would like all of you also to do it even if you are not on camera. Okay. Please close your eyes.
Nandini, I guess someone removed ma'am.
Yes, let me check once again.
Yeah. Hello, ma'am.
What happened?
Not sure.
Actually, what happened was from my end, I started the meditation. My eyes were closed, and then I opened my eyes and saw that the meeting was end. So that is the problem. I could not, initially see that what was happening.
We can continue with the breathing, ma'am.
Till where did we reach? I don't even know.
We just closed our eyes, then like
Okay.
we were left with the meeting.
Okay, that's it. That just happened.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So let's do it now again. No worries. In a comfortable position, close your eye and take your right hand, place it on your chest, on your heart. By placing your hand on your heart, you are telling yourself and your soul that you are there. This simple action will release a chemical called oxytocin in your body, which is famously known as the love hormone. Now that you are in a safe space, breathe in through your heart. And if you want to take it to your belly, that is also good. But keep your breathing in and breathing out, imagining that you are breathing into your heart and through your heart. Inhale through your heart, exhale through your heart. Again, one more. Inhale and exhale through the heart. Last time, inhale and exhale. Now keep breathing at your own pace, but imagine that now you are breathing in love, ease, and compassion into your heart and your body. For this, you can think of a loved one or a moment where you felt loved, or you can even say the words love, ease, and compassion as you breathe in. Inhale love, ease, and compassion, and exhale to relax. Inhale the love into your heart. Exhale. Inhale again the love, ease, and compassion into your heart and soul, and exhale. You can now keep breathing at your own pace. Be in this sweet zone for as long as you want. You can remove your hand and slowly open your eye. So, I would like to know, how did it feel?
Peaceful and pleasant.
Right? So, in just 2 minutes of having that moment with yourself, with your heart, you could feel that peace. And if just in 2 minutes we can do that, imagine if we have this powerful fuel, this energy, running through our life, what all we can do. Okay, so this was my main intention of getting you through this breathing technique, because it was very small. It was not really like a 10-minute meditation or anything, although those are the ones which are kind of suggested. But in the interest of time and everybody's interest, I just thought that we could include this thing. So I hope this through this session we have had the awareness, the feeling, the energy of love, how we can use it for ourselves. And when we can use it for ourselves, that love that gets filled in our life, through that we can actually spread it out in the world and have a beautiful life. So that was it. Thank you so much for listening to me. Thank you so much for being with me, even if at times the connection got lost and everything. So thank you so much.
Okay, thank you so much, ma'am, for this wonderful, enjoyable session on self-love. And I'm sure audience have gained the knowledge how to love themselves. And this is a Q&A session. time.
Yes.
Like, I'm not seeing any questions in the chat box, so let's end the session. So I'd like to really thank you for being and joining us today. And I'm sure like everyone have got some idea about how to take care of themselves and how to love themselves today. And your words really, really touched everyone's heart, I guess, like at least my heart. And I had my peaceful moment for a couple of minutes just now. You offered the fresh perspective on how the importance of self-love and how it serves the foundation for the growth and all. So I would like to see the steps of the self-love and have the awareness and acceptance and forgive and be gentle with yourself and accept yourself and just love yourself. So being consistent and embracing your emotions consistently, whether regardless of the gender, and having affirmations daily is really important in life. I guess everyone have their have the knowledge and realize their emotions and love themselves from now onwards. So, and finally, let's continue to embrace self love as a part to not only our growth but also more compassionate and empower our world. And stay connected with us and follow our social media channels and subscribe to our YouTube channel for the latest updates and insightful content.